Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Rieger Green, and I want to share with you 7 days of intentions, a way to kickstart and elevate your personal meaning, heighten and strengthen your point of attraction, create a greater sense of peace, calm, health, well-being, and begin to communicate with yourself and your soul. I created a fabulous free downloadable that is interactive that gives you 7 mornings and evenings of intentions that are created with numerological codes. So not only are the words, the intentions, very expansive, opening, mindful, and thoughtful, there's also a numerological code. And all of that is explained in the freebie itself, the downloadable, that you can download and read through. There are instructions for the morning and the evening, general guidelines, tools, and tips. But I do want to offer a few personal insights into this and how setting intentions can really create and affect quite substantial change in your life. So whatever it is that you are seeking, whether it's your health, your overall well-being, work-related energy, so a better job, a job that you really feel more aligned with and called to, more money, a raise or promotion, you're seeking love or working to repair a relationship, you're wanting children, you're wanting to deepen your spiritual experience, you're wanting to expand your ability to tap into your intuition, you're wanting to connect with your guides or your loved ones on the other side. Intentions can be the Kickstarter to all these things. Of course, meditation is also another way to do this, but to me, intentions are meditation. They're meditation with yourself, spending intentional time. And that's what this is about. So I'm going to be looking down a little bit, just reading through this to make sure I do highlight on some things. If you know me, I usually just speak from the heart and off the cuff. But if you see me looking down, I'm looking through the table of contents, and there's an introduction with instructions, frequently asked questions, tips, and then you have your 7 days. So here's the deal. On the 7 days, when you scroll through with the intentions, if you click on the title of the day, for instance, day 1 is called Dedication and Willingness. If you click on Dedication and Willingness, there's a glossary for what my intention behind that name is. So when I click on Dedication and Willingness, I go to the glossary and it says dedication equals devotion. When you are dedicated, you're creating a devotional space. Willingness is the power to choose, the power to be open and willing. So not only is the title or theme for the day and the intentions themselves aligned with that, there's a deeper meaning behind it and intention behind it in my creation of it. So just know that the whole thing is intentional. Not only are there intentions and themes, intentional themes, it's intentional. So it's creating intentional time for yourself. Now, one of the things that I do recommend in the beginning is spending 90 seconds in the morning and the evening. So you have instructions for your morning and instructions for your evening. In the morning, my recommendation is right when you wake up, that half awake, sleepy, groggy state, get your phone, have this next to you, print it out, get your iPad, whatever works for you, pick it up and read it. Utilize your eyes. And I would prefer printing it out. I mean, I'm big on being mindful with paper and whatnot, but I think screen time isn't the greatest for us. But can you read it on your screen? Sure. Is it going to hurt you? Absolutely not. But I just think sometimes it's good to be looking at something tangible that isn't electronic. But pick up your phone, pick up your paper, read the intention for the day, recite it out loud. And I would do it lying down, before you brush your teeth. If you got to go to the bathroom, get up and go to the bathroom first. It does not have to be perfect. Make it intentional, but make it organic. And most of all, and this is so important, I think, with intentions or meditation, don't put the pressure on yourself. Like, we already do that enough in life. So if you're trying to deepen your internal connection or manifest something, by taking the pressure off, you actually attract it faster. So this isn't a type A overachieving, at practice or exercise. It's actually something for you to do organically. So I suggest doing this for about 90 seconds, and you can read through and repeat the intentions. So for day one that I just shared with you, day one is, bear with me for a second, let me scroll down here. Day one is, this theme is dedication and willingness. And the morning intention is, an enthusiasm wells up from the innermost part of my being. I seek a natural devotion to becoming curiously and excitedly willing to grow, heal, evolve, and blossom all the days of my life. And what I would do is I would inhale and exhale, and maybe take a full body stretch, and exhale, sink back into my sheets, and then I would reread this. An enthusiasm wells up from the innermost part of my being. I seek natural devotion to becoming curiously and excitedly willing to grow, heal, evolve, and blossom all the days of my life. And then maybe repeat it a third time. Maybe the first sentence, the first intention resonates with you more. Maybe the willingness to grow, heal, or evolve resonates with you more. Make it your own. Set your own intentions after this if you like. That can be helpful too. This is just a roadmap for you to create more from. It's just a framework to start. And the energy and the numerology behind it, the number 7, all right, and I communicate this in the PDF itself, the downloadable. The number 7 is the number of the seeker, the one who seeks higher wisdom for expansion of beliefs, really engaging with foreign cultures, things that are helpful to connection between the human you and the spiritual you. So that hence the 7 days. And also, if you look in religious texts, the Bible, God created the earth in 7 days, and 7 is repeated through so many religious texts. So 7 is the number of the seeker. Then 90 seconds, 90, the number 9, 90, 0 is the great equalizer or expander, and 9 is the number of the emperor, the number of rising up to innate wisdom, creating integrity, a sense of innate knowing and knowledge. So 90 seconds has a magical component to it. If you do your morning and your evening and you spend 90 seconds at minimum, morning and evening, that's 180 seconds. 180, 1 plus 8 plus 0, again, that's 0, the great enhancer. The number 8, the number of manifestation, turn it on its side, it equals infinity. The number 1 is the mighty I am, the individual, the empowered, inventive, the pioneer, the courageous, bold spirit. If you combine those numbers, you have the number of alchemy, taking something of low foundational vibration and translating it into something higher. And then if you add up the total of 7 days, 90 seconds, times 2 times 7 equals 1,260. That is the energy of wisdom, the number 1 being the individual, the number 2 being the interconnection between the human you and the spiritual you, the number of balance, harmony, peace, love, and reciprocity, the number 6 being the number of the wise woman, the healer, the mother, the divine feminine, the 0 being the great equalizer, the great enhancer. That is the wisdom of the healer. And a total of 21 minutes in 7 days. That's all I'm asking you or encouraging you or suggesting that you spend. So 21 total minutes. The number 2 is the number of reciprocity, the number 1, the individual. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 is the number of creation. And this is the number of the divine creator of miracles. So you can see that when I made this, I was doing all the numbers and the codes, and it was intentional. It was matching up, and it's activational. To me, I can feel it, and you can hear the energy and enthusiasm in my voice. I'm not making this stuff up. It lights my fire. My hair is falling down, and I am just taking the pressure off and being natural with you. But what I will also say is in the evening, so I'm going to read day 1, the evening the evening of the dedication and willingness day, day number 1, the evening intention is dedication to the spirit of my being feels delightful, easy, and organically sustainable. I ease up on pressures, attachments, and expectations. And that's what this is about. It's about being our authentic selves, being a little bit messy, matching that calamity with serenity, because that's how we find ourselves, our souls, and create this incredible dialogue where we get to be co-creators with our experiences, with our interactions, and through our higher selves, our soul, and ultimately the divine, ultimately God, and all things in the cosmos. So I encourage you to do this. No, I'm going to repeat the last evening intention. Dedication to the spirit of my being feels delightful, easy, and organically sustainable. I ease up on pressures, attachments, and expectations. So I hope you enjoy this. There's more detailed and formulaic instructions in here. It's very straightforward, but it's also interactive, so you can click and it'll take you where you need to go. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know how it works for you, what you learn, and also what you are adding into it. I appreciate you all. Take care and level up. Raise your vibration and strengthen your point of attraction. Take care, everyone.